Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Lucas and I'm an amateur prospector based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now, I've done some prospecting in the streams and the suburbs and found a little bit of gold, but there's not much gold in Minnesota. So if you're going to be a prospector in Minnesota, there's one thing you got to remember. You got to lower your expectations and you got to be a little bit creative. So today, that's what we're going to do. Now, I saw this video of a guy who lived in New York and he went to the Diamond District. And what he did is he went on the sidewalks and he scraped up all the little dirts and stuff in the gaps between the sidewalks. And when he brought it home and panned it out, he had gold and jewels and all kinds of stuff. Well, I don't live in Manhattan. I don't have a Diamond District. So instead, I just found my own random jewelry store in the city here, and I'm gonna test a theory. So here's the theory. Inside that jewelry shop, there's a jeweler who's filing gold and silver and all this stuff, making jewelry. The dust flies in the air. It lands on his clothes. He gets up, goes to Nult's Fat Eggs, or Fat Nult's Eggs, to eat lunch. When he steps outside, the wind hits his clothes. It blows the dust off. It falls to the ground. It rains. The gold washes into the cracks of the street and stays there until I come along and scoop it up. And I'm sure some gold just gets stuck to the bottom of his shoe. He walks on the abrasive cement and it gets wiped off there too. There's so many reasons to think that there's a little bit of gold right in front of this jewelry store. But it's a little too daylight right now for this activity, so I'm gonna go kill some time.
I'm hungry. You hungry?
Now, for those who don't know, there's a great burger debate out there. On the West Coast, they say the best burgers come from In-N-Out Burger. In the Midwest, Culver's. And down south, it's Whataburger. But we all know who really has the best burgers, right? Now for this job, I got a paint scraper. I got these little picks for something. I don't know what they're for, but they're for cleaning sidewalks today. And I got a little brush. And most important, rubber gloves. There's probably gum and human feces and who knows what else. This is gonna be gross. Let's go find some gold. Now, another thing I'm going to do is wear a high-vis vest, because sometimes the best way to be inconspicuous is to be as conspicuous as possible. Vacuum got clogged. Ugh. Cigarette butts.
Tastes like cigarettes.
So this little Eureka vacuum maybe isn't the best for the job. Either way, I got some pay dirt. I have no idea what kind of jewelry shop that is. I don't even know if they work on jewelry. Maybe they're only a wholesaler or something like that. But I assume every jewelry shop has to have some kind of filing and soldering and sizing and stuff like that, right? Anyway, let's go see what kind of jewels and gems are in this. So I decided to hit up one more jewelry store, and you know this jeweler is going to Subway for lunch. So there's gold and stuff all over the sidewalk. I'm sure of it. Okay, so it's daylight and we got our pay dirt here. It just looks like dirt. There's like hair and crap in it too. Let's see if there's something valuable in it. Oh, there's something shiny. It's just glitter, never mind. I don't see any diamonds in that. Let's see if there's any gold dust in it. Wait a minute. There is absolutely some gold in this stuff. Oh man, more and more pieces. So all these tiny little specks are little specks of gold dust. At least it looks that way. That's just one little teaspoon. We got a whole bunch more teaspoons. Let's see how much gold we get. So I went through all the sand and man, that water's gross and dirty. I was kind of quickly throwing the big stuff aside, so I'm gonna go through that now and see if there's any gems. No gems, but I see another speck of gold. Alright, so one jewelry shop is done. Let's check out the next jewelry shop. And there's gold in this jewelry shop too. Alright, that's the last of it, so let's put it in the pan and see what we got in total. No gemstones. So there definitely is some gold dust there. I don't know that it's all gold. So honestly, there's really not as much as I'd hoped there'd be, but there is some, which is kind of cool. I still think looking for gold in a stream is a lot more fun than this, so I don't know if I'm going to do this one again. But it was a good experiment, and I'm glad we tried it. Thanks for watching. Come on back for the next one. Bye-bye.